Hey, good evening, everyone. How's each and every one of you are doing on this Wednesday evening? I hope that each of you are having a wonderful week and so forth. Sorry about the delay. Normally I post things on my Google Classroom page in the middle school math. I've been having trouble with the Google Docs and Google Drive, and that goes along with the Google Classroom. So my apologies ahead of time. So let's begin. Tonight we're concluding the section of geometry, and I will go over some of the things we are going to be discussing. I have four problems actually from tonight's review. So let's begin. Let me brighten this up a little bit. Let me see. All right, let's go here. All right, I hope you can see this. All right, here we go. Lines A, B, and CD are parallel. Okay, you can see that, right, on the screen? Okay. All right, question. Which pair of angles are corresponding? Remember back in the previous lesson, we went over corresponding angles, right? Okay, let's go on the notes. Okay, you know what? Skip that. Corresponding angles, basically, they're in the same place, like on this paper, like 2 and 6, 1 and 5, 4 and 8, 3 and 7. Those are corresponding angles, right? And I'll give you the choices over here. I'm going to tell you what it is. Okay, corresponding is the same, actually the same side. Now across, so it's corresponding, okay? Any questions on corresponding angles? All right. So the choices are angle 2, angle 1, angle 1, angle 7, angle 3, and angle 5, or 2 and angle 2 and 6. Let me get the choices. Angles 2 and 1, angle 2, and angle 1. My apologies. Angle 1 and 7, right? Angles 3 and angle 5, or angle 2 and angle 6. Which of the choices are corresponding? If you said angle 2 and 6, you're correct. Why? Remember from a few minutes ago on corresponding angles. Angle 2 and angle 6, angle 5 and angle 1, angle 3 and angle 7, angle 4 and angle 8. As long as they're corresponding to each other, that is a pair. So the answer for this multiple choice is angle 2 and angle 6. If you miss any of the material, not to worry. You're welcome to stop the video at any time and look over the notes on this session. And also the notes will be posted, have been posted from a previous tonight. So you're more than welcome to use that to your advantage. So final answer is angle 2 and angle 6. Any questions on the pair of angles that are corresponding? All right, moving along. Let's see. Question on number 4. Hold on a second. Let me get this up. Here we go. The angles in the figure all lie in the same plane, right? Okay, all in this line, the same plane. Which pair of angles are complementary angles? Okay, remember complementary? What are complementary? Complementary, I'm gonna tell you that has a midpoint like this or this. If it's like the angle N, angle N E D, as long as it has the midpoint, that's part of the complementary angles. Hope you can see it. All right, so angle NED, angle CEM, that's where the complementary angles are. Okay, as long as they're complementary, that's all that matters. Okay. All right, here are the choices. Angle AEN, angle MEB, angle, the second choice, angle CEB, angle BED, angle angle CEA, and angle AED, or angle AEN and NED. In order to make sure they're together, you want to make sure that example of C, angle CEM, and MEB. That's complementary. So which choices do you think it sets better? If you chose D, angle AEN, angle AEN, and angle NED, you're correct. That is called complementary angles. They have the same midpoint, but as long as it matches with the midpoint and it corresponds to the same grid, the same quadrant, that will make the difference. I hope that made sense. Not corresponding, complementary.
You working too?
All right. Any questions on number 2? Or number, actually 4. Hope you can see it. These notes will be added to the video, so no need to worry. Any other questions in sight? All right, let's go on. All right, number 5, it says a right triangle has what? 1 right angle, 3 right angles, 2 right angles, or all sides congruent. So remember, a right triangle is this. That's a right triangle. All right? That's a right triangle. So it's one angle, one right angle, three right angles, two right angles, or all sides congruent. If you said one right angle, you're right. Why? This is a 90-degree angle, triangle, right? Right triangle has what? 90 degrees. So that is your answer. This is an example of what I'm talking about. So this is 90 degrees. When you go like this, that's a 90-degree angle. This is an L shape. All right. Any questions on number 5? All right. Last but not least is about midpoint. I'm going to show you what it is. Okay. Remember this previous note? I'm going to read this point right here. The midpoint is a segment, is the point that divides the segment into two congruent segments. Okay? That is a clue. All right? Look at your previous notes from your previous discussions. I think within a week ago, I believe, but just go ahead and look that for your own reference. Under it says bisectors, you're able to look at your notes to give you a clue on what I'm talking about. Got all that? Okay. Here's the questions, the choices. Is it which sentence that best describes the midpoint? The midpoint of a segment is the point that divides the line into two segments. The midpoint of a segment is the point that divides the line into two congruent segments. Or the midpoint of a segment on the line segment. The midpoint of a segment is any point on the line segment. We know we can eliminate the last one. Give me a second. Hey, I'll call you back. I'm in a session, okay? Okay. All right. Sorry about that. So we could eliminate C. It's between A. The midpoint of a segment is the point that divides the line into two segments, or B, the midpoint of a segment is the point that divides a segment into two congruent segments. Okay, let's look here. We can see it. The midpoint is a segment in the point that divides the segment into two congruent segments, right? So that's the answer, B. Why? The only difference between A and B is that A, it only has two, the key word two, but not the word congruent in the second choice. So that's the answer is B. Choice B. Any questions or concerns? Alright, there you have it, everyone. We have just completed the geometry section for a review. And you're more than welcome to look over the previous notes to help you understand. And I will post this note attached to this YouTube video. But other than that, any questions and concerns, please send me a comment, and I'll talk to you sooner or later. Have a good night, everyone.